Hey everybody, welcome to another Blu-ray collection video. Today I'm going to show you my entire Blu-ray collection, including my DVD collection. I haven't done one of these in a year. As you can see, I didn't collect many. I'm really meticulous as far as what I collect, and I only want to collect movies that I know I'm going to watch over and over and over again. So that's what I do, is basically that. So let's get started. 10 Cloverfield Lane. Let's see. Oops. There we go. 21 Jump Street. 10 Things I Hate About You. 12 Years a Slave. 2001 Space Odyssey. 20th Century Woman. I need to rewatch that. Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox Story, The Brothers Solomon, Fired Up, and Balls Out. I only got this because of the top two. The Brothers Solomon is really funny, and Walk Hard's also really funny as well. 40-Year-Old Virgin, Addams Family Values, and Addams Family. Artificial Intelligence. They really need to come out with an American version. This is like a all regions version. Maybe they should do a 4K because this is a really good film. Alice in Wonderland, Alice Through the Looking Glass, the Alien 6 film collection. So you got Aliens, Aliens 3, Aliens Resurrection, Prometheus, and Alien Covenant. I still have yet to get the 4K of Prometheus and the Resurrection, but that's fine. Alita Battle Angel. This was okay. American Beauty, I watched this like 10 times maybe. American Graffiti is really good as well. American History X, classic. This is my top 5 film of all time. American Hustle, really good film. American Made, which is all right. American Psycho, classic. Apocalypse Now. Apocalypto. I think this is still a rare Blu-ray. Costs maybe over 40-50 bucks. I'm not too sure of the status. Argo, Arkansas, really good film, rewatchable. I really recommend this film if you have not seen it already. The Art of Self-Defense. It's like if you like Napoleon Dynamite, and that's like a darker version of Napoleon Dynamite, I'd recommend this to watch. It's really good. 3 film collection of Austin Powers. Avengers, Infinity Wars. This is the only Avengers film I like. Aquaman, 4K. Back to the Future trilogy Steelbook. Badass with Johnny Trejo, which is pretty good. Bad Teacher. Bad Santa, the first one. 4 film collection of the older versions of the Batman, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin. I would really like to have the 4K version of this. Here's the 4K version of the Dark Knight trilogy, which has all 3 films. Dark Knight Rises, The Dark Knight, Batman Begins. Put this back real good. Okay. Behind the Candelabra with Matt Damon, really good film. Beetlejuice, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and Corpse Bride. I want the 4K of Beetlejuice. It's the only reason why I got that one, is because of Beetlejuice. Ben-Hur, I watched this maybe like 5 or 10 times. It's really rewatchable. Big classic film. Big Daddy, Adam Sandler. And this is a new one I picked up last year, 2022. Big Eyes, really good film. I would love to rewatch this again. I just recently bought this film because I decided to watch it on one of the digital platforms, and man, it didn't disappoint. This is the first time I like really sat down and watched this, and I was impressed. So I had to get it this year, or last year. Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore. Let's see. I really recommend this film. It's like a Bruce Lee story. Like, if you like kung fu films, if you like really, cool action films, I recommend this one to check it out. Black Mass. It's okay. Black 47. It's like a revenge film. I really like In the Valley of, what was it? In the Valley of Darkness? In the Valley of with John Travolta, but this is like another like what do you call it? Like a revenge film. I really like it. It's all right. Black Sheep. Blade Trilogy. If you hear like noise, it's raining really hard, so that's why. Bleed for This, really good film. This is a really funny film. Blockers, it's pretty recent. This is one of my favorites, Born in East LA with Cheech Marin. It's pretty funny. It's really fun to watch. It's a really good comedy. Bolt, it's a Disney film. This is one I picked up just recently. A Bronx Tale. Really good film with Robert De Niro. I checked it out like just recently. I'm like, okay, I gotta get this. I watched it maybe like 10 years ago or something. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta pick it up. So I put that in my collection. I watched this like maybe 20 to 30 times, and it's never disappointing. The Buddy Holly story. Brawl in Cell Block 99 with Vince Vaughn. Really cool film, really action-packed, interesting film. The Brothers Grimsby. I need to rewatch that. I can't remember too much about it. Brooklyn. This is another film I need to rewatch, but if it's in my collection, it's obviously really, really good film and rewatchable, so not worried. Brothers, Enemy, and Source Code. I believe it's Jake Gyllenhaal. He never disappoints. Brothers is a really good film. I think this is a new pickup for me. Jim Carrey, the Cable Guy. This is a rare film. You can probably go on eBay and pick this up for like $30 to $40. It's a really good film. Very rare film. It's still rare, I think. Yeah, it's really provocative, and there's a lot of nudity and violence, but it's pretty good. The Campaign. Will Ferrell. Al Pacino in Carlito's Way. Really good film. Casino 4K. Castaway. Tom Hanks. Can You Ever Forgive Me? This is one of Melissa McCarthy's premiere films that wasn't a comedy. Really good film. She's like struggling to make ends meet, and she decides, this is a good idea to forge documents, and she gets in trouble. It's a really good film, rewatchable. Centurion, if you're interested in action film, this is a really good film. I need to rewatch it though. Chaplin's S&E comedies. So this comes with the Blu-rays and the DVD collection, basically the same thing, Blu-rays and DVD, but I believe it's like his 1915 films. Yeah, it's really good. This is Modern Times. This is my most favorite Chaplin movie. If you're ever gonna start watching Charlie Chaplin, I'd recommend this movie first. and this movie second, Circus, and this one third, The Great Dictator. And this is the film about Charlie Chaplin, which is played by Robert Downey Jr. Really good film. Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke. Yeah, this is a good film too. It's really funny. Cheech and Chong's next movie, Chef, which is also a good movie. Christmas Story, Steelbook. Clerks 2 and Zack and Mary Make a Porno. I might take a look at Clerks 3, but I'm not too sure. A Clockwork Orange, good film. One of my top 5 most favorite movies of all time. Coming to America. Watched that maybe 5-10 times. The Accompaniment, which is okay. It's okay. Coneheads just came out on Blu-ray. It just came out maybe a couple years ago or a year ago. Contact. Criminal. The Crow and the Highlander. This is also a really awesome film. Dances with Wolves. Dazed and Confused in the Criterion Collection. Demolition, another Jake Gyllenhaal film. Django Unchained. Disturbia. This is Die Hard collection, 5-movie collection. Has all those: Die Hard 2, Die Hard with a Vengeance, Live Free or Die Hard, and A Good Day to Die Hard. I've probably only watched the first 3 of those. If you like Al Pacino, get this film, or just at least watch it. A Dog Day Afternoon. 4K of The Doors, which was awesome. Do the Right Thing, which is maybe my top 5 most favorite films of all time. I need to get the Criterion collection of this one. It's worth it. Really worth it. Doctor Strange, which is one of the only Marvel films I have. I don't really watch too much Marvel stuff. Don Hemingway, which is okay. Downsizing. Dragon, the Bruce Lee Story. Dumb and Dumber. I watched Dumb and Dumber 2. This is like a French version or something, or international version. I don't know why I got this one, but I really like Dumb and Dumber 2, and it was surprising that a sequel can be that good, so that's why I got it. From Dusk Till Dawn, awesome film. Miss Doubtfire. Eddie the Eagle. Edward Scissorhands, one of the top 5 most favorite films of all time, hands down. Elysium. End of Watch. If you like cop films, this is another Jake Gyllenhaal film. I have so many Jake Gyllenhaal films. Embrace the Serpent. It's like a black and white. It's not English. It's not an English film. It's like it's a black and white. It's okay. I need to rewatch it. Falling Down, really good 90s film, I think. 90s film. I don't know. Fantastic Mr. Fox is like an animation, like a what do you call it? Stop film animation. Fargo, yeah, this has got to be my top 5 most favorite films. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, Criterion. The Fifth Element in 4K. Flipped. This is a rare film, a rare Blu-ray steelbook. Yeah, really funny film. I think Pee Wee Herman was the voice of the alien, which was very interesting. The Florida Project, really interesting film, watchable, rewatchable. The Fighter, I watched this maybe like 5 or 6 times. For a Good Time Call, very funny film. Forrest Gump, this needs to be I need to get the 4K film of this. Foxcatcher, really good film, I recommend this one if you haven't watched it. Freaks and Geeks complete series, and Friday. Okay. The Free State of Jones. The 4K Full Metal Jacket. I love this film. Fury. Ghostbusters 1 and 2 digibook. The Godfather, I probably just only watched the first one, which was fantastic. I need to watch the rest of them. Goodbye Christopher Robin. 4K of Goodfellas. I just actually watched this just recently. Good Will Hunting, fantastic film. I loved it. I don't know why I didn't watch it before, but yeah, it's a really good film. Grand Budapest Hotel. Let me try to get down. Grease. Green Book. I need to rewatch that one. The Guest. Hacksaw Ridge. This is a Mel Gibson film. Mel Gibson always directs the best films. This is the complete collection of Halloween. The first Halloween, second, third, fourth, fifth, Curse of Michael Myers, H2O, Resurrection, and then the two Rob Zombie films. I have not watched those yet. This is the newest film of Halloween. I really loved it. I'm probably gonna go check out the Halloween Ends. I really hope it's good. Half Baked, now on Blu-ray. Reached Blu-ray finally. Hancock. Hardcore Henry, which is a very interesting film. This is one I picked up this year. Let's see, Jean-Claude Van Damme. It was an okay film. I just said, hey, why not get this on 4K? This is, you know, John Woo film. I thought it was really, really good, so I just picked it up. The Hateful Eight. Hereditary. Action. Well, I watched it on online. Home Alone and Home Alone 2. Hell or High Water. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, classic. If you haven't watched this yet, I highly recommend it. This is a rare Blu-ray. Yeah, it was a really good film. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, if you haven't watched this yet, I highly recommend watching it. Oops. Okay. House Bunnies. Oh. Hotel Transylvania and Hotel Transylvania 2. The Hunger Game 4-movie collection. Hunt for the Wilder People. Let's see, I Love Lucy. The Ultimate Season 2 and Season 1. You gotta have I Love Lucy. Imperium. Independence Day 2-movie collection. I only got this for the first movie. The second movie is kind of okay. Inglourious Bastards. This is the movie I was talking about with John Travolta in A Valley of Violence. It's like a revenge film. If you like, you know, John Wick. If you like John Wick, you'll like this one. If you like that one, you'd probably like, what was it? Black 47. Ingrid Goes West. I recommend this film. Really good film. Inside Llewyn Davis. Pretty good. Inside Out. Instant Family. Interview. I probably watched this like 10 or 20 times. I don't know. IP Man trilogy. If you like kung fu films, I recommend everything IP Man. IP Man 1, 2, 3, 4. If you like action films, if you like karate kung fu films, really cool. Jack and Jill. Jackass 3. Jackie Chan's First Strikes, one of my most favorite Jackie Chan films. There's many, but that's one of them. Jersey Boys. Joe Dirt, good comedy. John Wick. I didn't get the other ones. They weren't worth it. The Joker on 4K, great film. I saw it in theaters. Joy, really good film. I mean, I keep saying my top 5, but this is my top 5, top 10. The original Judge Dredd. I've yet to see the recent one. Jumanji. Jurassic Park. Kick-Ass. The King of Staten Island. So I need to rewatch that. I think it was pretty good. Kill Bill and Kill Bill Volume 2. Kindergarten Cop. Nostalgic. La La Land. One of the only maybe. I don't like a lot of singing films, but this one was pretty good. I don't watch many. La Bamba. This is a rare Twilight Time video or movie. Yeah, I really like this film. And Last of the Mohicans. This corner. Okay. Leon the Professional. 4K. Lion. Little Shop of Horrors. I mean, I recommend this one too. Like, it's really nostalgic. It is like a musical, but I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. The Love Guru. Get down here. Hold on just a second. Okay. Lincoln. Love and Mercy, which is like a Beach Boys film. Maleficent. Maleficent 2. Manchester by the Sea, I recommend this one. The Master. Martian. Mars Attacks. Matilda. Element, Mariachi, and Desperado. Me, Myself, and Irene. This is a good film. Metallica in France. Metallica Through the Never movie. Minority Report. Monty Python, The Holy Grail. Moonrise Kingdom. I need the Criterion of this one. Nacho Libre. Napoleon Dynamite. Favorite film, favorite comedy. Nice Guys. It's another Jake. Oh, Ryan Gosling, sorry. Yeah, this is the Jake Gyllenhaal film. Nightcrawler is a really good film. One of the best Jake Gyllenhaal films of all time. Ninja Assassin, if you like crazy kung fu action movies, go ahead and get this one or just watch it. Neighbors. This is my most favorite cult film of all time, Neon Demon. This is the film that got me into Blu-rays, got me into collecting Blu-rays. It was so good I had to buy it on film, so I got this on Blu-ray and started my collection craze. The Nutty Professor, Nutty Professor 2, top 5 film of all time, or top 10, whatever. Oh brother, where art thou? Freaking great, old school. Once Upon a Time in America. This is kind of long, but it's the setting in, the setting and overall just the movie was really good. One Fine Day. I don't really like romance movies, but this one was nostalgic. I remember watching this as a kid and just really nostalgic to watch, and it's really nice just to put in, on a rainy day or something. Pacific Rim. Passengers. The Passion of the Christ, another Mel Gibson film. Patty Cakes. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Man, I really like the director of this film. He did Edward Scissorhands, I believe. What's his yeah, Tim Burton. Really good film. Perks of Being a Wallflower. Another Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling, The Place Beyond the Pines. Pineapple Express. This needs to be on 4K. Pink Floyd The Wall. Awesome film. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. This is the original first Predator on 4K. Great film. And this was a surprise. I remember maybe watching this as a kid. I didn't really pay attention, I guess, and I just watched this maybe a couple years ago, and it's a fantastic second film. Yeah. Howard Stern Private Parts. This is a newly released Blu-ray. Project X. Purple Rain. Prince. Oops. Ray. Jamie Foxx. Oops. Ralph Breaks the Internet. It's a good second film. Wreck-It Ralph. Ratatouille. I don't really like Disney films, but that one was really good. Red Dawn. Shout Select. Really good film. It's really okay, I guess. Remember? I need to rewatch this film. The Revenant. If you haven't watched this one, I recommend it because it's just kind of like 80s nostalgic with Keanu Reeves. This guy played Back to the Future, his young dad from Back to the Future. Role Models. This is the first RoboCop Arrow film. This is the first Rocky. It's kind of weird that I don't really like the cover. But yeah, the first film was great. Night at the Roxbury. This is a new release on Blu-ray, which just came out maybe a year ago. Romeo and Juliet. Really nostalgic from my childhood. Romeo and Michelle's High School Reunion. Really funny. I recommend this film if you haven't watched it. If you like comedies and you haven't watched it, I recommend it. Jackie Chan's one of his best films of all time, I think. Rumble in the Bronx. And then Rush Hour trilogy. First film, fantastic. Second film, I don't remember. And the third film, I don't remember. But yeah, this is a good film. I love Jackie Chan. All right. Let's see. St. Vincent with Bill Murray. Good film. Saving Private Ryan. Scarface. Safe Men, which is a new film I watched. I liked it. That's the entire reason why I purchased it, is I like it. I'm gonna watch it over and over again. A good film. School of Rock. The Secret Life of Pets. This should be, yeah, it's fine. Another Jackie Chan film, Skip Trace, with Johnny Knoxville. Let me scoot over. Okay, Shaun of the Dead. Selena. Just came out on Blu-ray. Stan and Ollie. The Silence of the Lambs, Criterion. Silver Linings Playbook. This is my top 10 film of all time. Sing Street. I need to rewatch this, but yeah. Sling Blade. Spawn. It's kind of hard to stand up, or I need to stand up. Superbad. Stargate. Great film. Sci-fi. Great sci-fi film. Starship Troopers on 4K. Surprisingly short film. Kind of, I mean, it's fine. It's just kind of short. Stuck on You. This is a rare film, a rare Blu-ray film. You cannot find this film anywhere except eBay. And it's probably going to run you like around $80 to $90 just for this Blu-ray, because it's out of print. And it's a really funny comedy. It's really funny. It's really rewatchable too. Step Brothers. Storks. I kind of got that on a whim. Straight Outta Compton, really good film. One of the top 10 films of mine. T2 Judgment Day. Oops. Tammy. Melissa McCarthy. Talk Radio. I mean, I recommend this film too. It's a Twilight Time film. Yeah, I think it's kind of slow, but like, I think it's a good film, at least. Talladega Nights. Taxi Driver. This is remastered 4K. Ted. Teen Wolf. That Thing You Do. Oops. There Will Be Blood. Total Recall. Tom and Jerry Golden Collection. You know, this is broken. It's always, Amazon always messes up my stuff. Tommy Boy. The first Toy Story, which is the only one worth watching. This is 40. Trailer Park Boys, Don't Legalize It. I need to get this one on, I think it's a Criterion out there. Tremors. Really cool film. True Grit. The Truman Show. Trading Places. Twins. Really nostalgic film. The Walk. Walk the Line. This is probably my top 10 as well. Wall-E. The Waterboy. We're the Millers. Wedding Crashers and Wedding Singer with Adam Sandler. I believe this is newly released on Blu-ray. This one's like a an international version. Really good film, like it. Whiplash. White Man Can't Jump. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. War Dogs. Willow. This is like a great Lucasfilm. You know, I don't really like Star Wars. You know, but this is like the only George Lucas film I like. I don't know, it's weird. The Winter's Bone. Wolf of Wall Street, great film. Love it. Wreck-It Ralph, the first movie. I really love this movie. Uncle Buck. John Candy. It's a really good film. This is a surprising film from Adam Sandler, Uncut Gems. I think it's worth watching. If it was worth paying money, owning this film, I think it's worth it, I think. I need to rewatch it though. National Lampoon's Vacation. Venom. I have yet to see the second film, but yeah. I recommend, so if you haven't watched this film of Jackie Chan's, I recommend this film because it's the quality of the architectural quality, the cinematography, the special effects were kind of garbage, but the rest of the films, the fighting, the storyline, just everything about this film was awesome. But yeah, just check that one out if you haven't seen it. Oop, why him? Okay, the last of my Blu-rays. Wish I Was Here. Yes Man. Zootopia. Steelbook of the first Zoolander film. The second film of Zoolander. So that's it. That's all my, well, that's 99% of my Blu-rays. This is the last part. So this thing, Columbia Classics, Volume 1, you cannot find this for under $900. I spent maybe $140 for this thing on Amazon, and I look today and it's like over $900 to $1,000 just for this thing. I think it's because one of these films are not separate from this box set. You cannot get one of these films unless you purchase this box set, and that's why it's so expensive. That's why people are paying $900 to $1,000 for this thing. And I think it's crazy, but this is the only like Columbia Classics box set that has not released one of these films separately. So these are, I'm really like taken back because it's really crazy. So you got Dr. Strangelove. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. Lawrence of Arabia. Sorry, it's kind of scuffed. Hold on. Okay, there you go. Okay, oops. All right. Gandhi, which is a great film. That's why this is the only reason why I got this film was Gandhi. I did not know that you needed to that these weren't separate. League of Their Own with Tom Hanks. Jerry Maguire was a great film as well. One of the second best romantic films I have. So yeah, that's the Columbia Times box set. I'm probably not going to get the second one or the third one because those are all have separate releases. Okay, so let's go back to the bottom where my DVDs are. Dark Secrets Inside Bohemian Grove. Alex Jones infiltrated the oligarch camp where God knows what they do there. Endgame, which is a great documentary about the world government, what's coming. Louis, the complete first season. Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke and Still Smoke. The only reason why I still have this, I have the Blu-ray of Up in Smoke, but they still haven't came out with the Still Smoking on Blu-ray, so that's why I still have this. Cheech and Chong's Nice Dreams. House Party, this needs to be on Blu-ray. I don't know why the heck this isn't on Blu-ray yet. This one too, Airheads, which is okay. It's okay. Santana, it's like a concert movie. Pablo Francisco. What About Bob? This needs to be on Blu-ray. This is a freaking fantastic comedy. Very funny. Money Talks. Let's see. Baby Boy. And Friday. So I have the first Friday on Blu-ray. Next Friday on Blu-ray is there. I haven't got it yet. Friday after next is not on Blu-ray, so that's why I still have this one. Shadow Ring. It's a conspiracy documentary. This is also a conspiracy documentary. I highly recommend this film. If you don't know anything about the United Nations, I highly recommend this film. It's about all their crimes, all the UN crimes that they have done, and why they're not to be trusted. So this is like, you can't find this anywhere at all. So that's why I have it. Born to be Blue. Good film. Fun with Dick and Jane. LEG in the House. This should also be on Blu-ray. All of these should be on Blu-ray. But if they're not on Blu-ray and I love the film, I have to get it, so I just buy it on DVD. This awesome freaking film. American Werewolf in Paris. A Million to Juan. This is actually a rare film, a rare DVD. Unplugged in New York with Nirvana. Yeah, okay. Bubble Boy. The Brave Little Toaster. Very nostalgic film for me. This is also very nostalgic to me. The Wood. Grandma's Boy. Oops. Little Nicky. I don't know why this isn't on Blu-ray. We Are Your Friends. Idiocracy. Encino Man. Freaking nostalgic. Love it. Jack. Louis, the second season. Trailer Park Boys, the complete 9th season. Alice in Chains Unplugged. Alone in Berlin. This is a great film. I don't know why this isn't on Blu-ray. It's a recent film. It's about a couple living in Nazi Germany, and their child died in the war, and they're just like, why are we serving, why are we so, why are we serving this fascist, you know, government? And they're just trying to like get the word out as far as, you know, what they think about the dictatorship. And it's a great film. It's rewatchable. I mean, if you haven't watched it, I'd recommend this one. I wish this was on Blu-ray, but it's not. It sucks. Growing Up. It's a good film. It's like in the 50s, just a bunch of kids, you know, learning about themselves, and they get into trouble and stuff like that. The soundtrack is amazing. A lot of great 50s music. So I had to pick it up here. Okay, and this is the complete 8th season of Trailer Park Boys. You got the Wonder Years, which is one of the most nostalgic box sets I have. Wonder Years. I probably watched them all. I should put this somewhere else. Anyways, okay. Beavis and Butthead. I got this as a Christmas present. That 70s show. The entire season of the complete series of the 70s show, which is awesome. I really like this box set. I've watched the entire thing already. Just awesome. And this one, this is another Trailer Park Boys, dressed all over. It has the entire series, everything, including a couple of movies there. If you like Trailer Park Boys, get that one. And this is a box set of Three Stooges. I think this is the Ultimate Collection, DVD collection here. Laurel and Hardy, which is also another essential collection. And these are just All in the Family. I got those for free. So yeah, that's my entire Blu-ray collection and DVD collection. Thanks for watching.